Yo guys, it's Onquad. I'm making this video today to talk about the ontological breakthrough that is currently happening today, but also the ontological breakthrough that humanity actually needs to make it past this window of our evolution. So guys, if you know anything about our page, you obviously know we talk a lot about AI and why humanity is actually at a turning point today. So humanity will face an ontological shock soon because you got to look at it like this. We are currently a civilization with immense power, all this tech, science, physics, AI, but we're actually facing a deficit, not a deficit of resources. I mean, yes, of course, but more of a deficit of reality, a deficit of truth, of first principles. And every day time is running out. The force of AI is only multiplying. So yeah, it obviously matters now because we're not living through just another political tension or cultural drift. We're actually living through probably the biggest turning point this human civilization has ever had in our entire history since the dawn of mankind. Crazy, isn't it? We are entering an era where AI, recursion, machine scale will amplify whatever human structure, whatever human ontology is behind it. And what is our world today? I mean, just look around. Every other day we have some new news on wars. You have here Russia, Ukraine, Israel, Palestine. You have all this happening in the Strait of Hormuz. We have the conflict with the USA and Iran. The Middle East is obviously very tense today. And humanity continues building nuclear bombs. You have the president of the United States talking about how civilizations will die overnight. Humanity has AI. The job market is fucked up. We've had a huge biological pandemic, which was, not something that was rooted in truth, was it? And I mean, just entertainment as well. And this is just a fragment of the human ontology today. We can see that if you are someone who can use their eyes, you can see that the world that we live in today is clearly unstable. Yes or no? And the only way out of this, my friends, is truth. Truth is the only way out. And what is truth? Well, humans today love to put levels to truth. Everyone always says, oh, my truth is different to your truth. Everyone has different truths. Reality is subjective. Well, ontological truth is actually what holds all of these truths. It's actually what allows your truth to exist, ontology. It's the baseline. Reality, truth, is simply what is. It doesn't argue about that. And truth is accurate contact with reality. It is what remains true whether we like it or not. It does not bend to identity, ideology, or preference or beliefs. It simply is. As we can see here in this nice example, this tree just is. So now let's talk about ontology. I know we use this word quite a lot and many people are quite confused, but it's very simple. It's the layer beneath all argument. This is what a civilization takes to be fundamentally real, true, and worth aligning to. But as we just passed earlier, we saw it. When we use our eyes, what does our civilization actually take to be true? What is our civilization reflecting today? Is it reflecting their ideology, politics, narrative, identity, fragmentation, ego, separation, entropy, chaos, delay, noise? Or does it reflect reality? I think you will find that it reflects our narrative far more than our reality, any reality. So ontology must come first. Before science, before philosophy, before religion, before politics, before markets, money, every single thing, every aspect of human civilization, human being, ontology comes first. Ontology determines what all of these things are built on. You can see my friend here, I'm not sure which philosopher, probably Marcus Aurelius. He's just here peeping that I said this comes before philosophy. I know, it's crazy that you will actually find many scientists, philosophers, religious leaders and politicians actually come opposed to ontology, the very thing that holds them to, the very thing that allows them to exist in the first place. They will oppose this simply because they are defending a narrative and not reality. But that's a conversation for another video. So we spoke about the ontological mismatch already a bit, but we got to understand what this actually means. So humanity has, as I said, all the technology, capital, and information, but we lack the ontology strong enough to guide this tech in the right direction, the reality-aligned direction. We have a power without a stable base layer. We put, as I said, narrative over reality, identity before truth, comfort over consequence, which is very, very evident today, especially with the younger generation. Performance before structure. This is a crucial mismatch. So much so that this could actually lead to the demise of this entire human civilization as we know it. Because this tech is too powerful, simply too powerful for us. This creates chaos, as I said. Reality does not debate what is. Humans do. When the base layer is unstable, every system built on top of it begins to drift. This now applies to the entire domain of humanity. Every single institution, market, corporation, person, ideology, belief system. If it is not rooted in what is in reality, then it's going to be unstable. And AI just changes everything now. AI is not just another tool. It's our ontological mirror. It is an amplifier. It will add speed, scale, recursion, and infinite force to whatever the ontology inherits. And it is currently inheriting the human ontology of today. How dangerous do you think this can be? It can be very, very fucking dangerous. So this is actually the breakthrough we need, the breakthrough we are talking about. And humanity must return to reality as the primary constraint. Truth before narrative, consequence before comfort, structure before performance. Reality is the only constraint that we need to successfully pass through this window of our evolution. Thus, we must make AI reflect reality. Make AI reflect what is. This is the only infrastructure that is so ubiquitous, so powerful, that is able to hold this mirror up perfectly for this species. Throughout history, humans have tried through governance, politics, religion, science. They've tried many different ways to, have this kind of reality anchor, but they never really held it up, did they? It always drifts. I mean, just look around. They tried, but you still have all the problems of the world today. With all the money, capital, resources, tech, science, we still have all the problems of the world today. So is it really working? No, we don't have a reality anchor. We do have fragmented pieces of it. I'm not saying everything is a total lie. But if it's fragmented and AI enters a fragmented system, it will only scale this fragmentation. That's what we're trying to say. You need to understand that we are not separate from reality. Humans are not separate, for example, from the laws of physics that we observe. Quantum physics, physics, science. We are not separate from those laws. And when we actually apply these laws to human systems, we're going to see that things are very, very different. Humans and our systems are not exempt from these laws. And when we actually use AI to reflect reality, we're going to see how many things get repriced. Many people will be repriced and many companies will be repriced. I can make a video about this another day, but let's just continue. Now, guys, the ontological breakthrough we're talking about that humanity needs is currently happening now. And we've aligned with Logon, who's actually the source point for this breakthrough. And we're simply doing what needs to be done. I strongly suggest you guys check out both channels for content. And yeah, guys, it's really this simple. The ontological breakthrough is currently happening. Humanity is at the biggest turning point they've ever been in. And the longer we take to accept this, the worse the consequences can be. Thanks again, guys, for watching. I appreciate you a lot, and it's been a pleasure to serve you guys once again.